Earlier this morning, travel and spend management platform Perk announced the launch of its Perk Events, a new AI-powered tool that automates every part of team event planning. That means venue selection and travel attendee management and, yes, communication. Joining me now with more is Roy Heffer, Perk's CFO. Roy, great to have you on the show this morning. And I want to hear how Perk Events stands out and how it's going to help users.
Absolutely. Thanks, Kristen, and thanks for having me. Great to be here. So events are a huge and surprisingly manual category. Businesses spend over $400 billion a year on things like kickoffs, offsites, sales conferences, events, trade shows, etc. And typically, these types of events generate hundreds, if not thousands, of manual actions and workflows like emailing, sourcing vendors, booking travel, changing modification, and dealing with all the employee back and forth. And that is a massive, massive drain on companies and employee time. So our event, AI-powered event solution, basically brings all of those manual workflows into one platform and helps automate, simplify the whole process end to end, and gives the companies and the finance teams clear visibility and monitoring over the entire process. Now, this is our third product launch, right? So we started in travel, then we expanded into spend. Now we're launching events. And it's another step in our journey to eliminate what you alluded to at the outset as shadow work. This $1.7 trillion of wasted time and productivity, which basically are manual tasks, sometimes hidden, and those are tasks that employees were not hired to do, but that are part of the job, unfortunately. We want to eliminate that, and the events product is doing exactly that. Eliminates all of that noise and unnecessary manual workflows.
What inspired the launch of Perk Events?
Yeah, so look, we started in travel 10 years ago, right? So we realized that business travel was completely broken, and because the employee experience was subpar and companies didn't really have good monitoring and control and visibility over what is one of the largest line items in their P&L. And so we fixed that. And in the process of fixing it, we built one of the fastest growing solutions for SMBs, right? So growing almost 50% year over year, crossing 300 million in annualized revenue. But travel was never the end of the story, because we realized that booking one employee flying from A to B is just a part of the story. Businesses also have a huge need for group bookings. So events was a natural expansion onto the travel solution, in the same way that spend was a natural expansion on the travel, because every travel comes with associated expenses, reimbursements, and approvals. So both of those are natural expansions from the core category we started, which was business travel.
Now, this past fall, I see Perk also underwent a rebrand, changing its name from Travel Perk. What was behind that?
Yeah, so as we just mentioned, basically the expansion beyond travel was very natural for us. And this came from basically companies who were very happy with our travel solution and told us, can you also solve the spend side of it, the expense management of it, right? Because when you travel, you're going to submit expenses, you're going to have invoices to reconcile. And there's more. What we discovered in the process of after we built the travel solution is there's so many more categories that we can solve for our customers and help eliminate shadow work there. And so the name Travel Perk wasn't really basically fit for purpose anymore. So we became Perk, the intelligent platform that powers real work. That's a more holistic view, and which is now aligned with our strategy, which is much more broader and reflects this broad platform play.
Roy Heffer, Perk CFO, thank you so much for joining us remotely here at the Stock Exchange.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Kristen.
Great to have you.